The dogs are enjoying the trail. Kira's chewing on everything. Ludo's tolerating her. I think he's just happy to be out and about in the woods again. On March 9th, 2020, I said goodbye to my best friend. It was the day after his 9th birthday. I picked him up in the spring of 2011, just as I was finishing up college. From then on, he was almost always by my side. We even slept in the bed together. He was my constant companion. I got to wake up to this face every morning. He enjoyed being around his cousins and other dogs, but he loved people way more. When we went to the dog parks, he'd skirt around the other dogs to greet all the people. He spent a majority of his life up in Alaska. He was with me when we went camping and fishing. He loved to climb mountains before his arthritis got bad. On this particular hike, I had to carry him down the last 2.5 miles. His pads had become worn and bloodied, and it took me a while to notice because he just kept pressing on. I hoisted him on my back and we made it down. He spent the next several days with bandages wrapped and dog booties so he couldn't get at it. It was only a couple of weeks after that when he was trampled in our backyard by a cow moose. It happened only a couple feet in front of me, and when she finally stopped, I had to jump off the deck and throw him through the sliding door. I wasn't sure if she was going to come after us again. He ended up without any serious injuries, and I took him to work with me just to monitor him for the day. We took this picture when we got back, and you can see the ground where she scuffed it up and the imprint of her toes. He was a wonderful companion in the canoe. We took this trip down the Swanson River with some friends, and he rowed pretty well for the most part, until the very end when he would jump out of the canoe and swim by its side. There were a few things that he hated, too, like getting his ears cleaned. I know, we gotta clean out your ears, dude. You can't hide. Your ears are gunky, dude. We gotta clean them out. Yeah, we gotta, no, you can't, you gotta quit hiding, dude. Will you come out of hiding? No, you're gonna stay there, huh? There you are. Come out of hiding. We gotta clean your ear. Oh, no. There you go. You're hiding again. He also hated coming off of anesthesia. In his later years, he spent a lot more time up at the cabin, which he loved. He got to roam free. He got to smell new smells. He'd hang out with us at deer camp. It really was his happy place. And then we got the new puppy, and he was tasked with teaching her how to be a good dog. She couldn't have had a better teacher.
So here's a picture of the dogs in their favorite positions. Even though Ludo doesn't often tolerate having Kira around when they're tired and laying on the couch, he doesn't seem to mind when she flops next to him or puts her head on him or whatever, as long as they're snoozing. So I know a lot of people don't really care for dogs up on the furniture, but I mean, it's the cabin, and there are pets, and so we've elected to let them do that, and that's just the way it is here at the Living North cabin. So they're pooped out and getting a little R&R. But I'm sure if we said let's go, they'd be up and at 'em.
He could usually tolerate being around the puppy. Sometimes she would just get on his nerves, though. And then he got sick. His arthritis got worse, and he was dealing with recurrent bouts of pancreatitis. He became anemic, and it was felt that he had a bleeding tumor somewhere. His prognosis was poor, and we made the decision to say goodbye. And so I say to you, buddy, cheers, and thank you for a wonderful 9 years. Now we'll say goodbye one last time, in the same way that I did every time I would leave the house. I'll see you later, buddy. I love you, and I'll be back.